Welcome to Abdeen Palace. In 1863, when Khedive Ismail decided to build his palace, he launched the construction processes by signing two French architects, two designers, Léon Rissou and Ducouré. The construction itself took 10 years and was finished in 1873. 6 consecutive rulers of Egypt live in this palace, starting from Khedive Ismail to King Farouk, the last one. The throne room which was built by order of King Fuad, the first to serve as the coronation room for the future kings. The throne halls, including the gilded wooden roof, the chandelier, which were special made in Italy to fit the Islamic style of the roof. The rear surface was with this movable quick proof base among other antiques. Muhammad Ali Hall. It's one of the largest and the most significant halls of Abdeen Palace. The hall was received special care and is furnished with the rare pieces Louis Swiss Canal. It is one of the oldest and most remarkable halls in the palace. It includes splendid historical paintings of the inauguration of the Swiss Canal, among which are two paintings by Edward Rio. Include French furniture designers to design many of the unique pieces. The main dining hall. This is the first hall in our tour, with an Arabic style and Islamic furniture and ornaments. Most of items here were crafted during the region of Khedive Abbas Helmi II. On the wall, there are instructions of Arabic maxims. One of profound ones reads, "I have seen all versions, none were more sublime than mercy." In this hall, the many weddings of royal family were held meetings with the king and ruler of European and the world were held here. The official meeting hall witnesses countless stated events at its center. It is most important pieces of furniture and oval table surrounded by 22 chairs. This Abdeen Palace Theatre, where a major concert, this theatre was occupied by VIP guests. Queen Nazli and the princes of royal family here have to enjoy such pleasure. There is 4 seating room of Abdeen Palace named after the color of their walls. The green seating room, like to other 3, it has marble fireplace topped by a French clock. In the corridor separating the red and the green seating rooms, there's a magnificent, ornate and colorful service vase. The red sitting room where the king's guests used to wait for his majesty. The blue sitting room. We can see the same fireplace clock. The white sitting room. The walls are covered with Persian carpets, and there is also goblins history which back to the 18th century. Scholars Hall, where the king used to meet scholars as a sign of his appreciation. Queen Navigate, conceived by the Roman designer Perici by order of King Cairo. Queen Nariman, the second wife of King Farouk. In one of the walls, a photo of Queen Nariman in her wedding. The private dining room. All members of the royal family used to meet at fixed times. On the ceiling we can see the initials of Her Khedive Ismail King and King Fuad. Winter Garden. It is teeming with some of the rarest and most charming flowers in Cairo. The light rays streaming through the glass ceiling at reach splendor to garden which was seen for at the first several of gold during the winter. The Byzantine court. The design is inspired by three different art styles. Byzantine art on the drawing on the walls and furniture. Coptic art in some icons. Islamic art in the columns. There are chairs with ostrich, feather covers and Byzantine style. Table for card games. Drawings of animals are visible around the room. The Belgian wing, so called because the King of Belgium was the first person to stay there. Abdeen Palace comprises 550 rooms and hall, divided between their Salamlik and Haramlik. Salamlik king's quarters and the palace where official meetings were held, and the Haramlik, the royal family quarters. The overall area of the land is approximately 25 acres. The palace takes up 5 acres and the remaining 20 are dedicated to gardens teeming with rare trees and plants. The music cassette that overlooks the pool built in the early of King Farouk region.